So our final method in terms of progression up to year 6 is our year 6 long division method. It is one of the hardest methods in primary because you're dividing a 4-digit number by a 2-digit divisor. And at this point we don't know our 24 times table, and so we have to make a fact box for our 24 times table. So we teach the children that our first, because we're going to see how many groups of 24 can we get out of 5,352, we say that our first step is to create our 24 times table. So we create what's called a fact box. There are multiple ways of doing this. Many children, so I get them to do a jotting next to it. Many children might know their doubles and halves and things like that. I actually get the children to partition it into 20s and 4s. So I'm actually just going to do a little divider down there so we can really clearly see our fact box. So our 24 times table, because then they can count in their 2s nice and easily. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we go up to 9. And then we can do our 4s, 4, 8, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 30, 24, 28, 28, 32, and then 36. And then we add these two numbers together, that then gets our 24 times table. But Miss Evans is going to run out of room, so I apologise. I would normally do it next to it. So then we do it, I'm actually going to put that slightly to the side. So I've got 24, and then 40 and 8 is 48, 16 and 12 is 72, 18 and 16 is 96. Being careful with all my maths here. 120 add 24 is 144. 140 add 28 is 168. 160 add 32, 6, 7, 8, 9. 192. Then we've got 180, which is then 116. Yeah. So then we've got our fact box: 24, 48, 72, 96. Normally I wouldn't get them to rub it out, but I'm slowly running out of room, so I apologise. If I can edit this out. 144, 168, 192, 116. So our 24 times table. So that's our first step, and I do we encourage the children that this is actually the step that's going to take you the longest time. So I had 5,352 divided by 24. So you do the similar method to the short division, but instead of carrying it into these digits, we drag it down. So you say, how many 24s can I get out of 5? None. How many 24s can I get out of 53? And we say the closest that I can get to 53 is 48. So we write 48. We say that is one group, 2 groups of 24. And then we do a subtraction. How many are remaining from here? Can't do 3 take away 8. So I do 13 take away 8. So that's 2 and then 5. And then 4 take away 4 is nothing. Then we drag the next digit down. So we drag it to be technically 550. So we say, how many groups of 24 can I get out of 55? So you have a look, and again, the closest is 48. So that's another 2 groups. Then you do your subtraction. 5 take away 8 you can't do, or some children might be rounding or counting onwards from 48 to 55. 15 take away 8, then 2, 6, 7. Then we've got our final digit that gets dragged all the way down, which is 2. And then we ask ourselves, how many groups of 72? 1, 2, 3 groups. So the answer is 223. There are lots of other videos of this method online. Just make sure you've got long division and one that sort of makes a fact box. The children will spend most of their time making the fact box. It's often where perhaps errors might happen. The actual method, children often are quite confident with. It's making the fact box because they can be very difficult divisors, like 24, 76 and things like that. But that's long division.